What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Elden Ring. And welcome to the first stream I'm doing since hitting 400 subs. That's freaking awesome. Thank you, everybody. 400 is insane. Oh! Forgot about that jackass. Yeah, I never expected to get anywhere near this far. Can't hit me from over there, idiot. So yeah, I really do. I'm not good at expressing these kind of things, but I really do appreciate the support. Should probably mute my phone. But anyways, back to Elden Ring. I don't remember exactly. Okay, I had a feeling that was going to be worse when I jumped over to all the explosive barrels. Alright, yeah, that's that. Is there anything else we can get to? Oh, we haven't been to the Divine Tower. That's what I was wanting to do. We can get there. You stood up fast. There's also stuff to grab down there. We really did not explore a lot of this area. Banish Knight Greatsword, that's sweet. Blood Boil Aromatic. Oh, hi. I somehow completely missed you. Not what I wanted to do, but sure. I really don't want to fight that guy, even being much higher leveled than him. Hey, Bug. Highland Axe, cool. Get wrecked. Poison pot. Did we go over here? I think we went over here. Is that a French flag? I think we actually died in here at some point. Because I walked in here with no Estus blasts. Glaive is cool. And they're not Estus flasks, they're Crimson Tears. But whatever. Let's see the glaive. Where's the glaive? There's the glaive. Never understood the point of this little balcony. I think it's just to get you to waste a stone sword key. Okay. Crimson Hood, curved club. Lump of flesh. Very nice. Where does this one take me? Oh, wait, this is... yeah. Yep, okay. Cool. I was back here because I was wanting to grab all the stuff that I didn't grab when I came through here before. So I realized I, like, didn't explore half of Stormvale Castle. I never came down into this area. What's up, Dauntless? I wouldn't say it's just outright better. There's a lot of things that are better and a lot of things that are... I don't want to say worse, but it's definitely more questionable, maybe. There are some of the redesigned areas I didn't like. I was not huge on the way they redid Miquella's Halig Tree. No, I think I would say go with the base experience first, because Godric, who is piss easy in the base game, has a massive health increase and is faster by 0.25 times, I think. That actually makes him a little bit more difficult. Not exceptionally so, but... oh, one of those is there now. That's lovely. I already have the jump attack talisman bug. And that's the other thing, Dauntless. The talismans... well, I'm saying for a beginning player... like, Godric is not remarkably easy for a first-time playthrough, because you still have to get used to all the delays. So, if you've never fought him before, you're gonna have a lot of trouble fighting him in this version. Not to mention, you won't be able to look up talisman locations to help you, because the talismans aren't actually in the world. You get, I don't know what tab they're on. Is that it? You get combat remnants, which then you can rest at a site of grace and turn into whatever talismans you want, which is why I have the two-handed talisman when I have not even reached that point in the DLC. Oh, no, I'm loving the mod. I'm just saying I don't know that it would be good for a first-time playthrough. I also don't like they've made the progression so much more convoluted in Stormveil. Like, you can't really backtrack. I've thought about playing the Convergence mod. I played Cinders. In DS3. Cinders was okay. Yes, that's another thing I didn't even think about. Yeah. Being forced to play through a late game area, that would be rough if you've never played this game before. I don't remember how to get up there. Cryomancer spawned in Ronnie's tower? Wow. That's funny, actually. That's really funny. That's a tough level 1 boss. Although I did beat Loretta at level 1, so... Maybe not the toughest level 1 boss. Alright, let's see if we can... get down to the Divine Tower on this one. Forward. Yo, what's up, Razor? That is fair. That is fair. How you doing today, Razor? I think I can survive the fall onto this little awning here. We're gonna do that just in case. Yep, we're good. Kick me. Frickin' fool. You graduate tonight? Yo! Awesome, dude. Ah! Should visit Godfrey? I don't think I'm to the point of fighting him yet. Oh, you mean, Godwin? I've already been down to Godwin. I was gonna say, the whole family line all having the God prefix. Yeah, that's awesome, Razor. I guess it is. Yeah, it is prime time for graduations. I graduated in May. Ooh, there's a new side of grace up here. Glad I came this way. Actually, funny enough, if I remember, I feel like I graduated a little later in May. We start in late August. I feel like I graduated on my birthday. Is it early August? Maybe it was. It's been it's been 8 years since I've been in school, so gosh. 8. How many classes did I fail in high school? 1. I failed 1 class. For years in a row, the first day of school was your birthday. Nice. Oh, are you doing dual enrollment, Razor? That gate's shut too. I'm not running through all of that area just to run to another locked gate. Piss off. Don't shoot me with those freaking ballista bolts, you cuck. Yeah, I think we started in late August. See, my birthday was always in the last week of school or in the first week of summer. Those classes were online. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, 4-day weeks would actually be pretty fire. Oh, okay. See, I failed an AP class, which, I mean, a lot of people failed AP classes, but that was also in the... That was at the point where I was just like, oh, homework is stupid, and I shouldn't waste my entire evening just doing homework. So I started doing all of my homework at school, and if I didn't do it at school, I didn't do it. Not something I advise anybody to do, but I mean, I managed to pass doing that. No. You only take a 5th year of high school if you did not have a high enough GPA to graduate. Oh, no, I didn't pass a single one of my AP exams, Razor. I took AP World History, which was the one that I failed. Loved that class, loved that teacher, but I failed that hardcore. I took AP Human Geography, which I barely passed and then bombed the AP exam. I took AP Micro Macro, which I I did well on the macro exam. I sucked at microeconomics. I took AP computer science, which the teacher for that class sucked. He would literally just have us log on to this coding website and just do the things off of that. He would not teach in the slightest. Yeah, I had some cool English teachers. I didn't have an issue with English. I had AP. What was that? AP Government? I think that was all the AP classes I took. No, he had us learning JavaScript. But it was on this website that you didn't actually code anything. It just had everything pre-coded into these little bubbles. You just click and drag and drop it into the thing to code. That's what he had us doing. I liked my art class, but my art class was not, hey, let's learn about the history of art. It was, hey, let's make art. Had an art piece that I was really proud of that I... Hello? My controller disconnected? Hello? That was weird. Reconnect? Reconnect? Please? Okay. Yeah, I made what was, in hindsight, a very stupid decision that I didn't see it at the time. I gave my, my final art piece that we had to do, which was a black and white, pencil-drawn picture. I gave it to a girl I was interested in high school, and I never got it back. I made that mistake. It was pretty nice too. It was probably the best thing I've ever drawn. This was a very nice picture of we were supposed to find it. We couldn't just draw anything. Although we were told that, and yet I still see people who drew like anime and stuff like that. But I drew a really nice picture of a clock. It was like this clock on a wall, and I was like, ah, I think this looks interesting. It doesn't really mean anything to me, but I think it looks cool. Yeah, huge mistake on my part. It's tightly blocked shut. What do you mean? Hold on, let me look this up. I've already killed Godric, although you get their Great Rune as soon as you beat them, so it's not like... Oh, all Divine Towers are locked except Kaliad's basement one and the Liurnia one because they're being remade. Okay, so they're still updating the mod and they're going to do to all the Divine Towers like they did to the one over here. That's cool. That's cool. I like that. I hope they all end up quality. Mural all the influential cartoons of the 70s and 90s. That's pretty cool. They've done a little bit in the DLC. They haven't like fully overhauled it, but they've done a little bit. Okay. If we have the Godskin Matriarch, we can go try and fight. I have a lot of bosses, like minor bosses, left. If I wanted to go fight all of them, which I don't necessarily want to. I want to fight all the DLC ones. I don't really care. Although I am interested in this Blackblade Kindred, because how on earth do I get down there? Do I have to give Garank all the death root? I almost said Death Note. Final this past year was a ceiling tile that had a free choice for design, and they put it in our school library. Nice. There's a Mexican chain called Tijuana Flats that will do the same thing. You'll walk in and it will have things from high schools in the area or colleges that like roof tiles that kids have painted. I say kids, probably not just kids, but go kill the Fell Twins. We still have to fight Melania. Did I take out what's his nuts? I don't think I did, because it would be on the thing. Let's go do that. I'll go check that. I ran around it for a solid few minutes, or like one of the other streams, and I could not find it. Excuse me, sir. Boop. Ooh, I probably should have brought. I have bewitching branches. Cool. Find them. Find them. Find them. Find them. Find them. There they are. How is it without fail, no matter which one I pick, always ends up sucking at fighting? Oh, yeah, I have the one that... I wish I would have saved that for Nile. I didn't know there was a Power World change. What happened? No more gliding pals? Oh, yeah, I did see that, because of the Nintendo lawsuit. That doesn't even make sense. Nintendo does not have that as a function in any of their Pokemon games. I don't understand how they can copyright that where Power World has to remove it when that's not even a mechanic. Like, okay, I use fly. I instantly teleport to a new location. That's not the same thing. If it was, Nintendo wouldn't be allowed to do that because Final Fantasy had a teleport spell. Like, yeah, but it's not even, it's the implication around it. Was it in Legends Arceus? That's still, I dropped my controller. I dropped my controller and it made me step off of the elevator. I don't need to be up here anymore anyways, so I do not think game companies should be allowed to copyright mechanics like that. Like, I don't care if Palworld has similar creatures to Pokemon. Pokemon should not be able to be like, oh, well, we have gliding. Yeah, no, I can't. I despise Nintendo with a passion right now. Because it's the same dog crap like Warner Brothers copywriting the Nemesis system. Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, what gives them the right? I'm so confused why Japanese courts have allowed them to strong arm their way through this. Not to mention, one of the things that gets me too is they didn't even have all this copyrighted before Palworld came out. All the copyrights are dated after Palworld's release. I know it's still a early access title, but why is my trigger not working? Did the freaking trigger lock thing got pushed again? It got bumped whenever I shattered idiot. Horse. Big damage. Break that ankle. Yeah, that's probably the case. I still think it's crappy that they're able to get away with this. Whoop. Okay, remove the lock on. Suck it. That did not deal a lot of damage. I'm also out of concussive smash, so I'm out of FP, so I can't do concussive smash, but Still heavy poise damage. I'm not going to get around to the other side, so I might as well just hit the arm. Got him. I'm so sorry, Razor. I'm so sorry. You've expressed the troubles you've had with that boss, and I've continuously mogged on him every time. What is this? Sword of the Cyclops? Hold on. Oh, well, let's go level up Faith one more time. Oh, this is sick. Okay. I forget what immolation does. It's also pure fire damage, so that's fun. We'll switch to that. Why not? Alright, sick. Yeah, we're definitely, we're definitely gonna level up that sword, because I want to try that out. Oh, hey. Are we gonna replace this immediately? No, it's literally worse in every way. Maybe not every way. It does increase strength more, but still. Huh? I'm missing one. Malakath. How do I get to Farum Azula again? I don't remember how to get to Farum Azula. What Elden Ring meme did you send? Jeez. Alright. Well, now I gotta figure out how to get to... Let's go see if we can get down... Get up, get down with the sickness over here. Oh, I can ride horsey in here? Sweet. We already ran around here previously. Didn't see any way to get down there. under the bestial sanctum convergence. Okay. So the thing I saw is to just go to here. Oh gosh, am I running down the tree branches? Oh. Okay. Roof. I missed the roof. Well, that's how we get down there. Well, that's at least a way to get down there. You might be right, Razor. It might be through the underground. What underground connects right? It's probably not through the underground. All right. Well. The thing I just read said there was a spirit spring down here, but I do not. That was unintentional, but it works. That's true. That's true. Oh gosh, this doesn't help me at all. I mean, occasionally. Get up here. Up over here. Okay, what does this say? So add marker. Oh, gosh. Okay, so hold on. Let me get off Horsey. Spirit Spring down there. He does it from the tree branch. I feel like you could do it here. Yep. Okay. That sucked. Why would they do that? The Cinquadia? Is that how you say that? What is this? Huh. I'm I'm missing out. Well, I mean, I don't have the game anymore. It was on my PlayStation. Actually hit decently hard. I don't know what all these orbs are floating around me. I've never had those before. Okay, got a little spooky there at the end. Alright, Farum Azula. That can't be the only way to get to Farum Azula, right? There's got to be other ways. Crunch. Oh, okay, they did. Why did you have to reroute this closer to the tornado? I hate this. I hate this. Woo, 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 woo! Okay. Chill out. Unnecessary. All right. This is different. I kind of want to try Expedition 33. I don't have the money to buy it right now, and I don't want to pay for Game Pass again. Hi. What are you doing here? Are you the one that was supposed to be with Ordovis? Just decided to run off all the way to Farum Azula. Pathetic. Oh, what you guys are doing here. A little out of your depth, don't you think? Yep. I still haven't touched Metaphor myself. I would like to finish Persona 3 Reloaded, but I just don't know when I'm going to get to that. We'll see. I'm putting in for a new position at work. That would be full-time, so unfortunately it would tweak my streaming schedule to be late at night. I'd be going back to the days of getting off work at 11 and hopping on stream. Yeah, I had it through Game Pass. That's the other issue. I'd have to buy it on the Xbox store and not in the Steam store. Unless that save would translate, but I don't know. But yeah, if I do get the full-time position at my job, I'll be making more money. Will realign my streaming schedule, like I said, but it'll be fine. Weak ass bow. I'm fine. Look at that. 'Tis but a scratch. Oh, wow, okay, you actually knocked me over with that. Oh, what's up, Marikoski? How are you doing, fellow tarnished? When I said it like that, I pictured the Steve Buscemi, the "How do you do, fellow kids?" But it's like, oh gosh, it's like one of the Dark Souls protagonists. How do you do, fellow tarnished? Helps build these dark fantasy stories. I haven't played any of the SMT games. I've only played Persona when it comes to that franchise, and Persona is much less intense than those games. That's the best phrasing I can think of. Steve Buscemi is an amazing actor. Loved him in Spy Kids 2. Oh, you're on PS4 and can't get mods. That was how I first played this game. I started on PS4. Mine just bricked, and I proceeded to beat it with a hammer because I was very angry at it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't mind games that have a darker atmosphere, but ones where each ending is just depressing, I'm not super into. Like, I know all of the Dark Souls games don't really have that fantastic of endings when it comes to that. But, you know. There's... I don't know. There's something I like about the way Dark Souls does it, and even then, I'm like, all these endings suck and everybody feels bad at the end. Don't have co-op? I thought PS4 did have co-op. I mean, I never played with co-op just because I like playing solo. Hi. I heard his footsteps. Probably shouldn't have turned around so slowly. Oh, PS Plus. Yeah, that's right. That was one of the reasons I beat my PlayStation with a hammer. I got so mad when they upped that from 60 to 80. So unnecessary. That's something that pisses me off about consoles. They used to be the budget option. Like, oh, let me get a console. It'll be cheaper than getting a PC that can run the same games. But it's like, oh, hey, you know that Wi-Fi you're already paying $70 a month for? Yeah, hey, pay us more to actually use that Wi-Fi. Like, eat my whole ass. Like, seriously. I get that, man. I get that. I'm paying off debt of my own. Yeah, no, wait, the ranting on the state of the game industry has been pretty nonstop from me recently, so I'll try not to go on another tirade, but gosh, could I. To your parents, because they... Oh, fair enough. I am in debt to school. Not incredible amounts of debt. I have to pay that, by the way. I have to remember to pay that today. Yeah, exactly. See, that wasn't the way it used to be. Because before it was like, oh yeah, if I get a PS3, I'm spending like $300. If you wanted a computer, like the indie scene wasn't that big, so if you wanted a computer that could run the games, you were dropping minimum like 600 to 800. So it was just like, yeah, the console's the cheaper option. And you also didn't have storefronts like Steam as prevalent as they are now. So, yeah, it made sense to buy a PS3 or a 360. You know. The Wii, it made sense to buy the Wii at the time. Now, when you're paying just as much for a console, it's freaking $750 for an Xbox One now. $750. I can make myself a PC for around $750 that runs better than an Xbox One. And I don't have to pay Microsoft a monthly subscription to use the internet. And I get all the games on it anyways, because Microsoft's all... Like, there's no point in buying a console now. There is no point. See, I was interested in the Duskbloods until it was said it was an online only game, and then I was just like, I don't know. I'm willing to keep an open mind for Night Rain because it's at least co-op multiplayer. But, yeah, I don't know. The PvP... What it sounded like they were describing being just a PvP game with Duskbloods, I'm not willing. I'm also not willing to give Nintendo money right now, because they're just as infuriating as the other consoles. Hitting Elden Ring Night Rain to say, are we dropping in Limgrave, boys? 480 graphics card is $250 in the UK. They're practically asking for... Yeah. That's the thing, too. It's just like, hey, we released a new AAA game. We need you to have a top-of-the-line graphics card, because we've done so much to make this game look great. Okay, does the game play good? Is it actually fun? No. But it looks good, and that means it's good. Looks are the only thing that matters. Vain game development companies. I know full well it's not on the developers either. For most of these games, it is absolutely, it's all the corporate. It's the business side of it. It's like, well, I saw this game that did really well, and I think our game needs to do that. We're trying to make a single-player horror game. Yes, but I think it needs to have a battle royale mode. It's like, Fortnite is really popular right now. I hate executives. You tanked that. I was gonna say, a 4080 is not cheap in the US. Just learned a bit of Bloodborne lore. Well, where do you want me to go? Am I going down there? This is one thing I can't decide with Convergence. I don't know if I like the rerouted maps or not. Because sometimes it feels like they did it just for the sake of it. Like, Morn Castle was actually really cool, adding a whole area outside of the castle. I enjoyed that. This just feels a bit more tedious. He was on the other side. I knew he was in here. What Bloodborne lore did you learn? Yep. Don't worry. Dead wife and 2 kids. Bloodborne is fantastic. I love Bloodborne. Yep. Yeah, that was my issue I was running into building a PC. I put together the whole thing, and then I was like, okay, time to look at a graphics card. Oh, a graphics card is the price of the rest of my build. Okay. And that's the exact limiting factor I have with my laptop right now, so I don't want to cheap out on a graphics card. The market for graphics cards is just insane in the US right now because everybody wants to build their own PC. I remember saving this thing that was a budget graphics card it's not one of the, like, 4080, 3090, any of the super high budget ones. Or, gosh forbid, what is it, the RTX? I don't remember which one it is. That's like $2,000 for a freaking graphics card. It looks like if I... Yeah, no, this is a one-way street. I'm gonna go back the other way first. Oh, okay. Yeah, 5090, that's what it was. I knew I was like I couldn't remember which one it was cuz I was getting sticker shock looking at all these different graphics cards. Yeah, I might have to order one from a foreign website then, because they are insanely priced in the US. I just don't have the money for that. If I did, the rest of my build would not be cheaper than the graphics card. Yeah, finding it at retail is the issue. I don't know. I don't know what the tariffs will and won't affect. And I don't care to talk about them until they actually do anything. So... Bloodstarved Beast is a fun fight. What is that? What is that? That's a new boss. Amazon has a new system of stopping bots that require Prime to buy a GPU. Really? I love and hate that. Because my Amazon is currently, like, pissed off at me for some reason. I guess because a while ago when I had Prime, I forgot to cancel the renewal on it. What are you? I forgot to cancel the renewal on it whenever I had it on a card that had no money on it. So now it's like, I'm like, oh, my card has money on it. And they're like, nope, that's fake. Your card doesn't exist. The Bloodstarved Beast can be hard if you come at him too early, or you don't have the right setup to deal with him. He's really not all that hard if you come in with fire paper and poison. What are the things that remove poison? If you do that, not too bad. Yeah, blood cocktails. Not clocktails. Hey, Bug, what did I just say? I don't want to talk about politics, so... Alright, sick. How do I get down there? That's too far a fall. I understand it's related to the graphics card prices, but it is inherently related to politics as well. I don't care to talk about the tariffs. We'll phrase it like that then. I mean, that's exactly the way I already phrased it, but... You've got to be joking me. You've got to be joking me. Alright, I don't like that. How am I supposed to know that's there? And I haven't had a freaking side of grace since here. Lovely. Much appreciated, game. Thank you, Elden Ring. Out the way. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. What time is it for me? It's currently 1:14 p.m. How did I not see you before? I totally did not see that whole ass dragon sitting there before. I walked up here. There's no shot that dragon was there before, right? I would have seen that. I totally did not notice him. Oh, hi, dog. Okay, those definitely just spawned in. That one I know full well they weren't standing there. Where did you come from? What's going on? Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure Marcus' hammer is one of the best faith strength weapons. The, if you imbue the giant crusher with holy damage, that would be... That would give you a faith scaling strength weapon, and the giant crusher is kind of insane. Ooh, wait. I have remnants I can craft. We'll do Relina's cameo. I don't think I really get a benefit from it, but sure. That could be cool. Enhances guard counters, why not? Sure. Increases all physical damage by 12.5, but reduces all types by 10. It lowers defense of all types. Okay. We'll do the Giant's Insignia. The Enchanted Remnant. Eliminates all sound made by the wearer during movement. Completely conceals the wearer's presence while crouching at a distance from foes. Grants immunity to fall damage. Prevents heavy landings, but does not prevent death from a high fall. You can absolutely build a solid PC without having to spend a ton of money, out graphics card notwithstanding, of course, but PC Part Picker is your friend. I'd say, Razor, try and stay at home for as long as you can. You don't have to follow the route that so many people do of, oh, I'm this age, I have to immediately move out of my house. I did not move away from my parents until I was 22 because it's expensive. Really freaking expensive. You're gonna have 8 a.m.s and your college is over an hour away. I guess that makes sense. I'm just saying. There ain't nothing wrong with staying at home. It's become such a thing in American society to be like, oh, you're 18, get out. It's just not the way things used to be done. Nor is it the way things are done in different countries. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I have no freaking clue where to go. Gosh, I'm way off the map now. Oh, okay, that's not too bad then. That's not too bad then. See, because whenever I moved out, I was already out of school, but I had to pay $600 a month in rent. And that was not easy, if you can imagine. That was splitting the cost of the apartment with my roommate. Apartments are expensive. Oh, yeah, that's not gonna be ideal. I would have dodged that if I didn't take a step right back into the arrow. Oof. Oof. That's a tough one. Gotta pry that elbow off of there. It'd be incredible if I could lock onto his feet and not the head that's 30 miles out of my reach. Oh yeah, without the rot bomb, it's for done. You are annoying as hell. Oh my gosh, stop moving. I am gonna lose my mind. I mean, he was still alive. He just lost his mind. He went mad.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same. Lay out your arms.
Oh, dude, Leonard is the absolute GOAT. It's time to start upgrading this. Nope, that will help. Scarlet Tri-Scythe. Oh, I need 25 intelligence to start using that as well. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. That is a precipitous drop. That's because it's... I have S++ scaling with this damn thing. Holy moly. That's why it's such a drop. I'm gonna use this to kill that stupid ass dragon, and then we're switching back to our hammer. The true Elden Lord, Leonard. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Radon is also holding back the stars, which is taking up a bit of his power. No, Melania was definitely losing the fight. Well, she was trying not to use the rot because the rot was not herself, the way she looked at it. If she used the rot, she was not winning the fight. I forgot that was the Ash of War. That's pretty dope. Don't bother fighting these stupid ash dragons. I swear, these things suck. Why are you awake already? Why are you awake already? Oh, that's just fantastic. hate this thing. I hate this thing. I hate this thing so much. Gosh. Go to the deepest pits of hell, you vile dragon. Jeez. If that thing responds, I might find this mod author and go gorilla mode on him. Like... Oh, no, that gorilla's dying. $100 mod authors versus one. Oh, boy. I legitimately have no idea how to navigate this place. Well, yeah, the gorilla's gonna get tired after killing maybe 10 to 20 dudes, and then it's just gonna be a beatdown. But anybody arguing for Team Gorilla are like, oh, well, these guys would see one guy get ripped apart and I wouldn't do anything. Oh, but what if some of the guys are like fat and they can't really fight? And it's just like, dude, it doesn't matter. 100 people is a lot of people. Well, yeah, the thing is, Razor, it's like, the gorilla, yes, dudes will die. Not all 100 men are coming out of this alive, that's for sure. But, that's what everybody tries to argue. It's like, oh, the gorilla's so much stronger. Yes, the first few guys will die, but the gorilla will be exhausted after that. This is even assuming the gorilla wants to fight at all, because the gorilla would probably look at 100 dudes and be like, nah, I don't want that smoke. Well. Yeah, one guy versus 100 dogs? Absolutely. And even then, like, humans have a higher endurance than a gorilla. We don't have the same tools a gorilla does. We're not as physically strong. It's just funny to me because everybody taking side gorilla is like... They're looking at this gorilla like it's got the freaking Sharingan, the Infinity Gauntlet. I think this gorilla's freaking One Punch Man. Yeah, I think it's King Kong. That's 100%. Yeah, we're not talking about 100 dudes fighting freaking Donkey Kong. We're talking about 100 dudes fighting a basic-ass gorilla. You stop fiddling with the ladder and actually fight this dude. Bye. That guy just jumped off. Shot me with one arrow and then went careening into the void. Good one. One Donkey Kong versus 100 little mechs. That's funny. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't even see this. This is the area I was at before. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, and I guarantee the Switch would burst into flames trying to have 100 characters on the screen all at the same time. Um... Anything fun down here? Oh, that would give you a chance, yeah. If you did it, though, where there was constantly, what, the maximum is 8? If there was constantly 7 other little Macs, that would be difficult. And then each time a little Mac dies, another one spawns. That'd probably be the best way to do it. Start up an int if we want to use that axe at some point. That axe dough. Oh, you're a DK main. Okay, yeah, that would... Really? Hi. I hate that. It's just the exact same thing I was just dealing with, except you're more annoying. Also, you stole Fortisax's music, which is kind of funny. Yeah, I remember figuring out what the issue was at the end of last stream. Ow. That attack is annoying because it's not even it doesn't deal damage. It just wastes time. I actually clipped him there. Or her. I think Lanciax is a female. Alright. If you could lock on to their legs, they would not be nearly as infuriating to deal with. I'd say Godwin, yeah. Cool. Was Grand Sax stronger than Placidusax? Grand Sax did have a spear. Okay. I don't really care to fight all these things. Once again, fairly annoying. What's this? Up. Melted mushroom. That's all. To fully commit to your DS1 playthrough. I gotta grab it before it comes off sale. So we can stream that again. Because I haven't streamed that. I don't have it on PC, so I haven't streamed it since it was my... I haven't streamed that since my first stream ever. I mean, obviously not my first stream ever, but it was my first series ever. 6 streams. I wouldn't mind going back to it. Maybe that's what I do for the 2-year anniversary. We go back to Dark Souls 1. How long is it on sale for? If it stays on sale until Thursday, I can grab it. I'd say DS3. DS3 is my favorite Dark Souls game. Although 2 is not far behind it. Very unpopular opinion. But you just have to play 2 differently than you play Elden Ring or... I mean, the thing is, you play Elden Ring differently than you play DS3, differently than you play Bloodborne. But for some reason, the one game nobody likes to play differently is Dark Souls 2. What is the point of this? What am I supposed to do here? Three is fantastic. I love DS3. This is Placiduous X, that's why. Let's go back here. Yeah, the grace is nice. The grace is nice. That was one complaint I had with Placiduous X in the base game, is the run back is annoying. They didn't give him a stake of Marika, and they made you run through a bunch of enemies to get back to him. So, the grace is nice. I wish I hadn't gone down that path. Okay, figured I would be able to roll before that, but... Let's go this way. Oh, boy. I think another thing about this is admittedly a personal thing. My favorite part of these games has never been the areas. Every time I play, you've got to be eating my entire ass. Nameless King is a good fight, but he is not the best in DS3. There are some fantastic fights in DS3. Nameless King is probably my 7th ranked fight. Let's see. Number 1 is Gale. Number 2 is Freed. No. Number... Oh, that's the top 3 is hard. Yeah, we'll go with that. Number 1, Gale. Number 2, Freed. Number 3, Midir. Yeah, no, I physically can't roll. Number 4... Abyss Watchers. No, it probably wouldn't be the Abyss Watchers. It'd probably be Lorien and Lothric at number 4. Number 5, the Demon Princes. Number 6, Dancer. And then number 7, Nameless King. Really? Not staggering at all. That's cool. Right? Is that the order I'd go? What are some other great fights? Sullivan's pretty great. I wouldn't rank him above Nameless. Oh, no, I'd put him 8th because I'd put the Dragon Slayer armor at... I actually moved the Dragon Slayer armor to 6 above Dancer. I love the Dragon Slayer armor. I actually might even move it to 5th above the twin... Demon Princes. I need to get back. I need to get Sekiro on PC so we can play that at some point, because I do really want to experience that whole game. Why have I had this equipped for so long? You're kidding me, right? I have no idea where to go. this was the direction I went before. Yeah. Okay, this is starting to get frustrating. Yeah, the Blazing Bull was a tough. I beat that. I think where I got stuck was going into the valley where you have all the dudes with guns shooting at you. That was where I got stuck in Sekiro. In here. Oh my goodness. Okay. My favorite fight in this game, Divine Beast, is absolutely remarkable. I agree. Bale is great. Bale is not my favorite dragon fight. That is still Midir. Um, Midir still holds that spot for me, but still a great fight. Not trashing on Bale at all. Okay, thank goodness we finally frickin' found the way. Bale and Mesmer are great. My favorite is Midra. I love Midra's fight so much. You still haven't fought Midra? Oh, dude, that is a phenomenal fight. Love Midra. Gosh, they had to make this convoluted too. Because why not? Dead puppy. Dead puppy. Dead puppy? Never got around to the Frenzied Forest. Do you know how to get there? Because that's, in my opinion, the hardest part. Oh, yeah, Yori the Inquisitor. Oh, hi. Fair enough. Yeah, Yori wasn't too bad. I think I died to him one time. Oh, holy build is why you were having problems. That is one thing. Base game Elden Ring very annoying. Holy build just is like it dies in the second half of the game. You have to make so many weird changes to make the holy build work that it's just kind of not worth it. Okay, please tell me they changed this awful boss. First, I'm gonna circumvent the boss and run over here, but... Yeah, Malekith is 80% holy resist. Unless you have Blasphemous Blade. Yeah, Blasphemous Blade is pretty good, but... Die? Yeah, that's more flame. That's the thing. If you're gonna do it, I think fire damage scales with faith. You have to use fire. Bye, idiot. That was fun. I didn't get runes for him. He's still falling. Yes, the Elden Beast's sword is probably the best holy weapon. Pure holy. Even then, though, it's not incredible when it comes to builds in this game. Oh, he freaking retextured the lion. Hey, the music is super loud again. It's all the mod bosses' music. They're just ridiculously loud for some reason. Oh, that boss sucked. There's a Rivers of Blood user before it was nerfed. Rivers of Blood was good before the nerf. There's a number of things that were good before the nerf. Yeah, I'm sorry. That boss just didn't do it for me. Retexturing the lion, which is already an annoying ass enemy, with the lightning. Nope. Not my thing. Punch the crap out of things. Yeah, I do really love the new fist weapons the DLC brought on. Why am I going down? What? Wait, is this a different... Oh. Oh, you just copied and pasted the structure. That's why. Good. Birds. Love birds. Bird lover right here. Oh, I think you could beat Radon with those. Shouldn't sit on the edge, youngster. It might get you hurt. I just feel like I'm getting farther and farther away from where I'm supposed to be going. An Inquisitor? A big Inquisitor? What's this fat ass doing here? Go away. I'm not a fan of his second phase. Oh, and you. Have a good one, Marie. Thank you for stopping by. Am I finally making progress in this stupid ass area? Sure doesn't feel like it. But yeah, second phase we're done. I still have. I know a lot of people are like, "Oh, you good? He's not that hard." But I obviously I beat him, so I have that. Like I've already put that feather in my cap. I still think it's bad. I don't think it's like irredeemably bad, but it's just like it's just off. It's like the video I thought about making where, like, talking about all the freaking what? Cool. Yo, what's up, that dude? That was close. Yeah, how you hanging? How's everything going? Vacation was good. Vacation was nice. I enjoyed it. Very relaxing. Anytime I don't have to go to work for multiple days in a row. It was a good time. I cannot make that jump. You know what? No. I'm teleporting back up here. But yeah, Razor, the issue that I had with it was it just seemed to be such extensive trial and error. Cuz like, let's be real, that's what these games are. They're trial and error. I don't survive this fall. I don't think I survived that fall either. Barely. I think if it was just a little bit longer, it would have been enough to fall into the instant death range. But yeah, the word I kept coming back to and trying to describe certain fights, because I felt the same way about Mulaney. I'm in the tree? I thought it came out on the 15th. Thought it was Thursday. But yeah, I get what you mean. I have Doom 2016 ready to go. I want to stream that at some point. Just started up Far Cry 3 as well. But yeah, I'd like to play at least 2016 all the way through. And if I could, Eternal as well. Before trying out Dark Ages. I'm also, again, the kind of person to be like, let me wait and see what everybody else says about it. I'm not just going to buy a game off rip. Yeah, that's true too. I 100% agree on that. Xbox can go suck a fart out of my butt for all I care. They had I can't get over this. They had the perfect opportunity for an absolute PR bonanza. They put out they obviously Xbox or Microsoft owns Bethesda. So Bethesda puts out Oblivion Remaster for $50. Everybody is like, heck yes, Oblivion, let's go. Like, everybody's so into it. They could have been like, all right, everybody else is going up in price. Let's go back down to 60 as a standard price. Let's start putting out quality games at $50. They would have had such a win with that. They would have had such a win. But they went and botched it. Hardcore botched it. Thank you, Elden Ring. I'm not fighting all these assholes again. How many times have I died this stream, and how many times has it been from falling down a pit in this stupid area? I wager to say it's every single one of them. Oh, okay, 2 dragon deaths, but... Was this below the other tower? Okay, so I wasn't having to make that crazy jump, but... You know what? It's much faster. Where is that guy shooting at me from? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Jump up, please. Thank you. Yeah, exactly. Those 2 games, they could have had such a win if they just went, you know what? We're going to keep producing games at 50. We're going to go with smaller studios. We're going to change the industry. Nope. What has been the least successful company of the major 3 has decided to be the second one to bump prices up. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. It's even worth it. I mean, yeah, 184,000. Right, you freaking stupid ass bird. Die. Gosh, I hate those things. Those birds are a contender with dogs for the worst enemy in this game. Oh, I don't need you anymore. I don't really know what I want to put on. We'll do that. I didn't have to try and make that full jump! Gosh! Dang it! I'm going to find a hammer in real life, and someone is getting beat to death with it. Elden Ring Convergence mod author. Come to school tomorrow, please. I just want to talk. Like, I'm fine if you buff bosses. I'm fine if you add new bosses. Changing the way every single area is navigated is very annoying. Especially when it makes me have to spend 2 freaking hours longer in the area than I would in the base game. What's up, Reaper? How you doing? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Go away. Go away. Thank you. Started your YouTube journey? You started posting? It's nice to hear. Love it, man. Oh, dude. I just hit 400 subs yesterday and I still don't know what I'm doing. It's like I don't know if anybody on YouTube knows what they're doing. Or if they kind of just go with the flow. That's what I do. Go with the flow. Both good games. I wish you luck, man. What does this mod do? Almost walked off the edge. It, adds a bunch of new bosses, changes some of the old bosses a little bit, and unfortunately, redoes like every single legacy dungeon in the game. And for most of them, makes them 10 times more annoying. At least in my opinion. I don't think all the changes are bad, but like this right here has been frustrating me. They reroute the areas. They add a bunch of new stuff to the areas, then they change the way, like, I am just now getting up to Malekith. That's his boss room up there. You know how normally there's a little elevator on the side here with a little bit of stairs that come up and bring you up to the bridge? Yeah, no, that's where the site of grace is normally right under me. There's not a site of grace there anymore. The stairs are gone. All that is new. A bunch of that is rerouted. There are, like, as you can see, these areas don't exist on the map, but there's sites of grace over there. The same can be said for numerous areas. Was it down here? I mean, there are a number of areas that it's just like, that's not on any map. Oh, we already found Placidusax. We found him. Oh, yeah, it was up here, wasn't it? This was all weird. Like, this is a boss fight arena. I'll shoot for all bosses, but I'm not gonna do every catacomb. Cool. What does that set do? Oh, all the armor also gives you stat boosts now, too. And, as you can see, I'm not... I'm wearing a suit of armor that I'm not actually wearing. Because you can just pick what you want to look like, and then put on whatever armors you want for attributes. Hey Ian, my vacation was good. Okay, so the concussive smash is not going to help us here. Might here. Let's see. Nope. Ow. Yes, there's new physics. There's new talismans. Pretty sure there's new weapons. Actually, I know there's new weapons because there's weapons I have that are not in the base game, like the one I'm freaking using. What is mixed into my physic again? I think I have every single physic now, too. Yes, I do. That could be interesting to try. Thought I had the one that boosts my next right-handed attack. Huh. I could have sworn. I know the game's quiet is because I have all the volume turned down, but the music for the custom boss fights are incredibly loud. Wait, is the effect on this? No. Is it on these? Nope. Put that back on. It was on this. Oh, okay. Well, I want to keep that on then. I forgot that was on that helmet. Yeah, look at that damage. That's a lot of damage. Both of those are tough fights to get down. I rolled in the direction the thing was moving. That was not... Alright, good job. Nice dodge roll, idiot. Dead. Yep. Okay, so our strategy we've been using with this hammer is probably not going to work here. It's unfortunate. I just don't have time to charge up heavy attacks. So let's try the mace. Been watching Arcane. How is it? I've never seen it. And let's switch this out for that. Okay. Is it good? Why didn't you pick it up? Oh my gosh, would you actually hit his hitbox for crap's sake? I used to play League. I have not played League in a few years now. Yep, explosion. I rolled! I hit roll! Yeah, no, I haven't had League installed on my computer since 2022. And I'm not going back. I've said it numerous times. I've broken the addiction. I'm not going back. You can't make me. What's up, Shajit? Oh boy. Yeah, League, I mean, the concept of League is a fun game, but the thing with it is, it's literally like... It eats away at you, dude. Like, it really does just become... If I win, or if I lose, I feel bad. If I win, I feel bad. That's what sucked about it. Because it doesn't feel like one of those games you can be casual with. It's always like, oh, I lost, I had a bad game, you know, whatever. Or it's like, hey, I won, but I did this wrong, and I did this wrong, and I did this wrong. It's just like... It gets exhausting. I haven't tried Heroes of the Storm. I'm averse to any MOBAs because of my experience with League. I'm just like, I don't want to get wrapped up in another one. I haven't played Smite. I've literally the only one I've messed with is League. Okay.
Well, I took you for no match. Out you're up.
What do we want to use? We need something faster against Malekith. You've started your One Piece journey? Oh, gosh, that's a long journey. Good luck with that. Sites? What? I'm not sure what you're referring to. Ooh. I was wanting to upgrade these anyways. Let's go for it. scythe? You mean scythe? SCYTHE. Not SYTES. Oh, wait, let me go down to the map guy because I have the map for Mountaintop of the Giants. Do I have to kill Melania to get the Consecrated Snowfield map? Okay, what have I missed? Obviously Borealis, yeah, Spirit Color, Snail, Roundtable Night Vike. So I missed nothing. There's nothing new over there. I'm not gonna go fight all those. We could go fight Divine Beast, Dancing Lion. We actually haven't touched the DLC at all. Oh, but it's also 3, so I'm out of time. So, yeah, we'll look at going into the DLC next week. Yeah, we'll do that next week. We'll start exploring the DLC, see what has been changed in the DLC. But, yeah, thank you everybody so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be doing Bardic Blunders, although we might have to do it a little bit earlier. We'll see. We'll see. We'll get that sorted out. But, yeah. Hope everybody has a great rest of your day, and I'll catch you all tomorrow. Peace out. Okay.